survive long enough to not only send Falcons out the lobby, but maybe fight their way through this last player alive to stay alive in this zone.
Only one player remaining for Most Hated as well, but has the zone on his side. Knockdown shields as well to play with, and you can see that they are scrambling inside there, and they may just fall victim to the red. They do, so now Most Hated will hold the southern side. Not Moist still on this northern side, holding out LG and Complexity. It's going to be 3 teams here. Not Moist, Pioneers, and Most Hated as our final 3.
LG gone, Complexity gone, and now you're seeing Not Moist, a new lineup, starting to take command of the northern side of this zone. They have the most space in this zone, but Pioneers and Onmu do have that Kraber, so keep your eyes on them. They have the opportunity here to play however they want if they can hit the shots, but the Caval's going to go down. It looks like Not Moist are forcing them away down the hill.
I love this push from Not Moist. It's an aggressive one that says we're prepared to take this fight, and they almost scare the opposition away, and they hope to scare them into another fight. It's the Pioneers who have lost the first player though. Most Hated, Not Moist, and Pioneers all scrapping.
Deej last player alive. Jet is going to go down as well, so Deej is trying to scrap for second place at the moment. Guild trying to clean him up, but the gold knockdown, we've seen it be a problem. Well, it's a problem once again. Timmy's taking his time and will be able to get back to full health, so Not Moist will have to play this one out as a 2, and Most Hated almost as a 2, but they've stuck the res by the looks of things. Not Moist, they might be able to get them back up, but no! It's going to be a straight 2v2 as one gets finished off.
Yeah, Most Hated still down to a 2, but the fact that Not Moist gave themselves the time, they don't know yet, but they might have gained that information that it is a straight 2v2 if they saw it on the death cam whilst he was knocked. And now suddenly the Kraber in the hands of Most Hated. Oh, and the Sentinel for Timmy.
Yeah, I see your Kraber. I got a Sentinel and it's charged up, and I am feeling charged up alongside it. Timmy, the new boy, to this lineup for Not Moist, is taking the game in his hands, and Not Moist will win as Timmy hits a celebratory shot onto a teammate as well.
More placement points to TSM. There's no way he hits Moby, right? There's no way.
Surely not. As soon as SKD see this, they have to full send. They're a little bit worried, probably, SKD, about where the other teams are, but little do they know at the moment it's just a little game of hide and seek in this building between LG and Complexity. I thought it might end in a straight 3v3 in this final circle, but because that building having that corner just allows these two teams to stay alive next to one another, as now it is happening. Reps is making the play. SKD do see it, but SKD might just let it happen.
I mean, they have the Kraber in hand and some sight lines on Complexity and LG, which might be better for them to maybe try and take out, as they're going to be forced out of the building here very soon. TSM now back up to a full 3. Obviously won't be the same level of loot as everybody else, but at least have increased their numbers, as Dropped is trying to be as annoying as possible with the remaining Kraber bullets he's got.
Well, TSM can very much play a part in this final circle now. You're completely right. Might not have the same kind of attachments, but all the meanwhile, this is still happening. LG and Complexity scrapping, going toe-to-toe, but who comes out on top? It looks like it's Complexity, will be Complexity, and now they will hold this northeast side and can start to think about how they want to win this game. They're going to be below the train tracks. They'll have a little bit of cover, but the downside is there's a Kraber on the other side, and Complexity have to try and avoid that.
I think TSM might be looking their way as well, trying to decide which is the best fight to take, even though they know that Drop does have that Kraber in hand. The Bangalore ult comes out to start zoning, as well as the Catwall coming down to give a little bit of space for Complexity to make their move up, and they do make a successful wrap towards that top end. So now it's going to be in the hands of SKD.
Yeah, SKD have the height. The smokes have gone down. TSM really have their backs quite literally against a wall right now, but now we'll start to make their move. Can Complexity give them a distraction will be the real question. As Complexity now look across, and TSM have already lost one. It looks like this should be wrapped up by SKD, but SKD have everything you could possibly want.
They try to make their push up. TSM is finally eliminated, and all SKD have to do is drop down on the already injured Complexity to close out match number 2.
to at least a 2, and they will survive for now. But this is going to be mental. It's called stacks for a reason, right? It allows for a lot of teams to play on top of one another. And we have, what, 9 squads still remain at this point, at this stage of the game? Going into the 11 squads going into this final circle, excuse me. Mark, I hope you as a play-by-play are ready, because this kill feed is going to be nuts.
Let me take a deep breath. Okay, I'm ready. Falcons got to be careful here. A few shots coming in from above. A lot of teams obviously aware of their positions. You got to remember, most teams in this lobby, pretty much all the teams in this lobby will be running the Bloodhound to give them the information, but this is a really tough spot to rotate from. They're hoping some fights will break out above them, but everybody is kind of looking down instead of at each other. No lines of sight that are available for the teams who are on top of each other on each other. It's just a case of surviving for now. Falcons have to wrap their way around the front of this building, but you've got Most Hated who are waiting for them as well on the other side. Yup and Weave still there as well. As Falcons find a little corner to play, and look at this corner, Dan.
I like this corner.
Now you're going to see some shots come in. Pioneers will be eliminated in the meantime, and Falcons have to retreat back to the edge of this zone.
If you can play on the low ground here, you do have a chance of winning this game. Both Most Hated and Falcons are in a good spot, but now they might have to fight against each other, as it is mayhem. It's pandemonium at this point. Everyone's starting to get involved in this fight.
Well, Jim Bird's the last alive here. He's going to have to try and clutch for his team. It's good damage. It's hit fire damage. But the team dropping down from the high ground. He's just trying to secure KP for his team. Empire gone. Falcons gone as well. We're down to 7.
Blind pick. I'm going for Most Hated. It's difficult to predict, but they are in a good spot right now as we're down to 6 squads, as you mentioned. There are 4 teams on the southern side, all in this building, though. Fluffy Aimers have the height. Board go down. 5 teams now left.
We've also gone as well. Fluffy Aimers, like you say, they do have the height, but they will have to drop. And when they drop, they will be stunned. Oxygen Esports eliminated in the meantime. SKD go down, managing to get into that top 4, as now we are left with 3. NRG are going to be one of those teams. Most Hated and the Fluffy Aimers up on top. Surely this is Fluffy Aimers just going to wait for the damage to be done.
The Fluffy Aimers, how fluffy will their aim be is the real question, as they arrive to the party just the right time. 1, 2, 3, as easy as ABC. Fluffy Aimers get the job done, and they find the victory as they arrive last to the party.
Their way, and now they find themselves in a decent spot to at least keep people off of them, but everyone does know they're in this corner. You've got Board on one side, Team Falcons on the other, and then a little bit of a smattering of everybody else after so many teams either died fully or lost the majority of their squad as they had to push in out of that building. We've got 2 left on TSM right now. CCE managing to clear out Board on that left side. Weave is eliminated, and CCE move up.
It's a real opportunity for Falcons to move up and try and clear this side of the zone. And while they do so, let's jump into the comms of Team Falcons.
Shoot him back. On my left. I'm one opening. Ramp up. Ramp up, cracked. Why really open? Cracked, over. Point about. You have a creeper. Right behind creeper. I made it. The ramp up. You can catwalk for me? Can you smoke for me? Catwalk right side. No, let's go. I did. Smoking 1. Let's get smoking 4 you have. I'm smoking the wall. I'm smoking ramp wall. I broke it as well. I flexed him, get involved. Go. Dead, kill 1. Standing. On me, 1 HP. Lobo's left. Armor's up. I need the crab. Dead. Armor's up. Data team's still alive. Okay. I'm safe for me. Yeah, you're safe there. Where are we safe? I know Solo's. Wait, yeah, on the right. Move forward. On the right. Solo's on the right. Okay. We gotta kill him. I'm going right. I'm working.
While that's all happening, they're doing loads of damage to CCE, able to take them out. TSM now down to a solo. LG just had their lawn chairs out, able to watch all of this go down, and LG just gets to have everyone push towards them and start doing damage as everyone's forced to get closer.
Now, the one thing that LG don't know is that there's a Kraber in the hands of Zero, but my God, Zero doesn't have it anymore because those shots that came in from Funk were exceptional. That takes the Kraber out of the game. He takes TSM out of the game, and now he says, let me pop this ulti, let me go and win the game for us.
There's no reason for that to make the final push here after knowing they have a massive advantage, and after LG secure the best position they could have possibly gotten, they also secure the win.
They're the only team who are on the east, and they can kind of watch all of this unfold. If they can slowly move their way in and go a little bit unnoticed. Funnily enough, one of the biggest threats to Elevate right now is the solo from NRG, but zone's starting to close in, so all these teams on the west, they're moving at the same time. As you mentioned, most hated, they can maybe drop last because they have that lip to work with on this building.
A couple of Skynades coming in. EA. All red Evos. Devotion as well, which can make such an impact in these fights. NRG will be eliminated. The solo is taken care of. Zach Major is just spraying through the wall and hoping to connect with anything. However, the only thing he's connected with at the moment is Bangalore ults from other teams. Luxford, though, he's got to be careful. Most hated make their play as they drop off of the high ground into the zone, but they're taking a huge amount of damage. Laser is last alive. He will fall as well. Most hated will go down as Elevated also down to just 2. Complexity fall, and now it's just 3 squads remaining.
Oh my god, Elevate lose 1, but Falcons are still healthy, so are Eternal, and maybe this turns things around for the teams on the south. Most importantly, Falcons here.
Falcons can move in and clean this game up, and should clean this game up. There's a couple of knocks. It's not a full team. It's a case of securing the KP and securing the win now. One more player left alive. Take him out, boys, and call yourself champion, surely.
It's dicey.
Wait. Imperial, how is the clutch? How has this turned around so much? And how, all of a sudden, he's on the back foot. Falcons had this in the bag, and now Luxford with the knuckle cluster trying to push him away. Popping the Phoenix K and Elevate win.
They're going to be a threat to this. Not Moist also can do damage from the northern side. We've already seen, but Zero has the Bangalore, has the smokes, and will try and stick this and succeeds. Falcons back in the game.
Well, TSM are going to make their play. They have to push. They're going to have to walk through and be a little bit blind on this wall, but it doesn't matter if you're blind because Verholt don't miss too many bullets. However, a third party now coming in for them. It's going to be reps down to 1 HP. TSM are eliminated, and it's Weave who do that damage. Should be able to get these shield swaps in as well to hold off another push, and it's Moist who are looking to clean up these pieces now.
Not Moist, Weave, SSG, they're all in kind of the same area at the moment, and they've all taken a considerable amount of damage. Weave have been able to reset thanks to the armor swaps, and now for them, it's about pushing out, but look on the other side, they have to take this fight, and you've got to push through a bit of a choke here.
Cutter down to just a slither of health in this situation. Moist are trying to push off that damage, but now Falcons are getting focused by SSG, and Hao is down again. And even though the reset comes in, this might be one push too many. Zero's pulled off some magical things already so far in this game, but this might just be one hurdle too many. If he can survive a few seconds longer, there's an opportunity maybe for some more placement points, and the death box will provide him at least with a shield swap. And they will survive for now, but SSG will be more than aware of his location. They will be trying to, excuse the pun, zero in on this position.
If he can get into the top 3 ratting out, there's still a chance the Falcons can walk away with the match win today, or the match day win, but it's gone. Elevate, as now Falcons eliminated. Elevate are only 2 points behind Falcons here, and they've taken prime position.
They have taken the high ground, and that knuckle cluster is doing so much damage. It's more kills for Elevate, and they might be about to go back to win this game. Moist trapped down on that low ground, though. They may be in a position where you might even be thinking about a heal-off. Elevate are looking for the KP they need to win this on their own, though. And now it's all on to Luxford and Slayer. They get those KP, and they go into first place. Not Moist eliminated, SSG eliminated. It's all up to Elevate, but they should have done enough here.
Should have done enough and will have done enough, but maybe Weave can maybe pull something out here to find the victory. Or will we see something? No, we won't. It's gonna be Weave who get the victory in match number 6, but it is Elevate who are going to take the entire series here today as they pip Falcons right at the punch